Hi guys. So it has been a while. Again, I think 3 weeks now, maybe. Sorry, imagine being thirsty. Yeah, maybe 3 weeks. I kind of disappeared. So I made a couple videos to upload and I just never posted them for whatever reason. I didn't like them, or yeah, I thought they were too long or too short, or just for some reason I didn't want to upload them. Like I just wasn't happy with them in some way. And then shit happened. Well, I say shit happened like as if dramatic. No. I remember, so the last I remember, I uploaded about trying to eat healthy. And I was doing well for that week. And I think I got back down to 15 stone 7. Something to that extent. And I was relatively satisfied with that because 15 stone 7, when I'd been weighing at like fucking nearly 16 stone, that's a pretty good drop. But I think I just got discouraged. Sorry, I realised why my laptop was tilted when it was on my bracelet. I wasn't satisfied with how my weight was going the following week. Like I think when, like, I can't remember off the top of my head, but the beginning of the week wasn't going where I was wanting it to. I was weighing myself like every friggin' night, and then weighing myself after every pee, and then weighing myself in the morning, and my weight wasn't going in the direction I wanted it to go, even though I was eating the same and exercising. I was really happy. Like I was feeling good in myself. I was exercising and I was feeling good, but I also was not happy in the scale. Which when I look, and I think I put a post somewhere on like a Reddit subreddit, a diet one, explaining how I was annoyed that I wasn't really losing anything that week, and how I was desperate, wanting to give in to my urges, because what's the point if I'm not losing anything? And a lot of people were like, well, yes, of course, you know, the first week is a lot of, you've made a serious change and like a lot drops off, like water weight wise, and then obviously the next week is like the proper weight loss that kicks in. You don't tend to really lose a lot that week because whatever you were doing the weeks before catches up to you. But you know, not to be unhopeful or let it get you down, if you will, because eventually you'll know it will even itself out over a few weeks. And I don't know, even though I knew they were right, part of my brain is just like, fuck it, and I gave in, and I went on another friggin', I can't remember how long, probably like a week and a bit, sorry, my eye's dirty, of eating like shit. And you know, the usual, eating like shit, ordering food practically every day, not really takeaway, but just snacks, just like tons of fucking snacks, because I'm a fat bitch and I love snacks. And oddly enough, I don't have the fucking box here to show you, but whatever. Of course I don't have the box here. I left it at work because that's where I'm taking it. Okay, getting off topic. It got to near the end of so today's the 25th, it's Monday, it's about 6 p.m, 6:15. Yeah, anyway, so it got to not Friday that just passed, but the Friday before, or the Thursday night even. I should just like look up what day that is. I can't find my calendar, and I just said to myself, nope, we're not doing that. I just clicked on the tab that takes me to my website that I use for work. No. So if we were to be more accurate, so like the 14th or the 15th. I remember sitting on pretty much what I was doing now. Came in, went home, I was feeling miserable about myself because I kept eating shit, stopped going to the gym, and I started just looking up. I was looking up like Saxenda again, which I'm aware like it's still out of stock. I think it's going to be like pretty much having a shortage for the rest of this year and a chunk like maybe into spring of next year. That's what I've heard. But I was looking at it on a website that I look at regularly, like a trusted website where you can buy like weight loss medication. And they have a few options on there, and I've always looked at them and gone, no. You know, Saxenda was one I've only ever eyed up and I thought about, but never did because it was expensive. It was like a lot of money. And then they now have Wegovy on there, which I think is just Ozempic or semaglutide, what I was using before. but I had the pill form. This is the injection form. And that they were starting to give to people who couldn't get Saxenda, so you couldn't get Wegovy either, because they were giving people who use Saxenda Wegovy when they couldn't get the Saxenda, the people who were already on it. So then there was a shortage of that, so then you couldn't get on either, which is fine with me because I'm not really an injection person. And then they had the usuals like Orlistat and that one that you can buy in store, Xenical or something, I can't pronounce it. Usual shit that I don't overly believe in. I didn't really like Orlistat. I mean, it just makes you eat less fat, and it makes a third of your fat that you eat kind of like not absorb, so then you poop it out, which is well and good. But if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of fat in your diet, like honestly, when I put my when I fill in my calorie tracker, I rarely even get near to the I rarely get very close to the fucking like goal of like whatever it is for fat that day. I don't eat a lot of fat in my diet, which is very funny because I would have thought I did because I'm a fat bitch, but I don't know, I'm just eating a lot of carbs, I think. Anyway, that's when I'm on diet anyway. When I'm not dieting, I probably eat fucking tons. But anyway, they had a new option on there, and it was called My Simba, and I was like, okay, I don't know what the fuck that is, but it was like priced in a price range I could afford, about £110, and it was a pill, and I was like, okay, let me look into that. So I was sat on here for a while, like looking into it, read what they said, and basically it's a pill that completely went blank, sorry. It kind of just stops your cravings. The way it works, it makes you not feel like hungry. Kind of like the ingredients in there just make you feel meh. You're not bothered. And to be fair, I understand that's how it's been for me. But I couldn't get it on there for some reason. So I looked into it. I didn't just buy it. I went and I looked into some reviews, and I went on some Reddit forums to like see what people were saying, like who were on it. I went into like, I think it's called Get Contrave, because I think in America it's called Contrave, or that's like another version of it. It's just like a different name, but the same thing. And they were saying like, yeah, it kind of makes you feel a bit shit for a week or two, or however long, and then, but it like works. So, but they were like, getting a lot of people being like, oh my god, I've lost this much weight, oh my god, don't even desire to eat anymore, blah blah blah. And then I was like, okay, I might fucking do this. And I think I did buy it that day. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think I did look into it, and I bought it the Thursday night. I did. So that Thursday, I fucking found a website that would let me buy it, because for some reason it wasn't working on there. I went to another one that's still safe. I checked the Trustpilot and shit so that I wasn't going to get scammed or murdered or given like, I don't know, fucking salt in a tablet form. But yeah, I ordered it. Got it. Might have even got it Saturday. I got it Saturday very quickly. I might have even got it Friday, and I was like, what the fuck? That can't have been correct. Did I get it Friday? No, I definitely got it Saturday. And I was pretty fucking excited. I was like, shit, yeah. Yes, I've got this pill. But I didn't wait to start it till Monday, although I was reading a lot of the reviews of people like saying how awful it makes you feel the first day, like sick, dizzy, headaches, fatigue, like the side effects. And the side effect list is very fucking long, to be fair, and concerning when you read it. But obviously I'm just monitoring myself, and if I feel like it's too much for me and it's not working, then it'll just come off it. But I should have taken it Sunday, really. Should have been taking it Sunday, so that whatever horrible effects it was going to give me, I could get over them. But me being a fat bitch that I am, decided, nah, I'm going to fucking, have my last cheat day and take it Monday. And, I mean, it was actually alright, because this is the Monday, a week ago Monday. I remember taking it, waiting to feel something, because obviously I read all these reviews, like people like taking it, been like basically I'm like now in the subreddit for it, I message in there all the time, and people were like, oh my god, I feel so ill, I feel so blue. I think I didn't really feel that. All I felt was not hungry. and I was enjoying it. It's not like semaglutide, where it makes you just feel sick. It's like you feel ill, like sick too often to care about eating. It's more like not hungry. You just don't feel hungry. Your stomach just feels like, I want to say full. It just feels full all the time. You just have no desire to eat. There is no, oh my god, I fancy this. Oh my god, nope. Brain was silent. And then I think it got to about, midday, which is around time I would eat anyway. My lunch break's at 1. And I was like, okay, I do feel a bit hungry. And I had pasta and some chicken. Like a chicken pasta. Like that. And that was it. And I was fine. I was satisfied. I even struggled to finish it. And then I was full. And I had no urge to eat until I got home at about 5. Had my dinner. And that was it. I had no urge to continue eating. And that's pretty much how it went for about 3 days. I did feel like not good in the sense that my anxiety was a bit bad the first couple of days. Because one of the symptoms is actually anxiety, not symptom side effects. So it was a bit like, okay. And I was feeling a bit dizzy. It was making me feel dizzy, but nothing like awful, just like a little bit. It was it was Thursday, I believe, that when it kicked in and bad, like the side effects. Like Thursday, got up, I was feeling dizzy, I was feeling nauseous, I had a headache, I felt fucking, all of these are side effects, by the way, common ones. And I spoke to my manager and I was like, I'm just gonna have to go off because I wasn't feeling good. And then same with Friday, feeling a bit better, not nauseous, but dizzy and headache, but not nauseous, so I could kind of live. I will say but the sort of symptom for feeling full or just not hungry kind of disappeared, which is what I want. Why did that go away? All the other ones can go away. I want to keep that. But no, that one went away too, and I was a bit pissed off. But I can't decide if it was because I was more bored, hungry, or like I wasn't eating a lot. Hungry because I was feeling like shit, and I was like, technically, I was kind of skipping meals when I think about it. I was feeling awful those days. Of course I was hungry. Why am I surprised? Like, I wouldn't have lunch. I would every time, because I would be laying down, right, and I think, man, I'm hungry, and I'll go and stand up to go and make food, and I was like, oh god, no, I feel sick. Sit back down, I'll wait, now I'm hungry. Something about laying down made me hungry, but standing up made me feel ill. Don't know. I wish I understood that logic. But Saturday, I was feeling better. Like, still a bit dizzy, but nothing I couldn't kind of live with, And Sunday, pretty much dizzy. I would say dizzy is the only thing, almost vertigo, if you will, is the only thing that sticks. Headaches fucked off. Nausea is kind of fucked off, mostly. Whatever anxiety I had the first couple of days is gone. I sleep fine. I did feel quite tired Thursday and Friday. I did get the fatigue, for sure. But that seems to have gone away. I feel pretty fine. I will say today I'm supposed to go up a dose. So you start off the first week, 1 dose in the morning, 1 tablet. And then the next week you start 1 tablet in the morning, 1 in the evening. And then the next week you start 2 tablets in the morning, 1 in the evening. And then you end, like the last week you're doing 2 tablets in the morning, 2 tablets in the evening, which is fine. Problem is I'm finding is that I'm getting home, 5 o'clock, still feeling kind of dizzy. Like, I feel pretty okay right now, actually. And the thought of like taking another pill with my dinner, because you're supposed to eat with it or after, like have it after you've eaten, and then in going through that whole process again of like feeling really dizzy and really bleh when you're trying to go to bed, really doesn't fucking scream like a fucking good idea to me right now. To be fair, what I've read online and my understanding is that you don't have to go up if it makes you feel ill. If you want to stay on a certain dosage for a while until you feel fine and then go up, then fair. Like for me, I might stay this week. Oh, let me get some. So I'm using my laptop as like lights, if you will. I want to stay on the 1 again this week. Because I found that it's weird. If I combine it with coffee, if I have it with coffee in the morning, like not just coffee, if I have my breakfast and then I have the pill and then I sip my coffee in the morning like I do, it actually gives me the same sensation of feeling like not hungry. Don't know what it is about the coffee that seems to kick it in, because today I didn't feel hungry at all. I like sat down for lunch Keep in mind, I eat at 8 and I'm having lunch at 1. That's a 5-hour gap. Anyone would be fucking starving after 5 hours. I would be. I'm starving after an hour. I'm the kind of person who could snack every hour and still be hungry at lunchtime. So for me to make 5 hours and be like, I'm not to make this, but I have no desire to eat it. You know, like, I had to quite kind of force that pasta down. And I'm like, you know, I don't know why I feel so awkward right now. I'm in my house by myself. But forced that pasta down and then didn't feel even hungry. Like, I went and picked up dinner and I couldn't even comprehend trying to eat because I just didn't feel like eating. I was like, no, thank you. I'm not hungry. But I sat down when I came home and I had my food. And I mean, it was okay. I enjoyed it, but like at the time, even as I was sitting down to eat it, my stomach was like, no, man, I don't want to eat. And it's like, yeah, we're eating because we haven't eaten. All we've eaten today is some fucking, is a yogurt with some granola in it and some pasta with some chicken in it. So no, we're gonna have a fucking, oh my God, that's a good point. Sorry guys, as we were talking about pasta, like the pasta we was eating for lunch, it reminded me that I ordered some more pasta. And I was wondering, and it was coming today. I completely forgot. I've gotten really into this Dolmio pasta packs. It is pasta pronto, and it's tomato and basil, and it's about 280 calories, so 5 calories more than the Asda one, but so much nicer. Anyway, reminded me. You've reminded me, so like, thank you. But yeah. Like, I did have to force myself to eat today, like, kind of. Do I feel hungry now? Kinda, but, like, not, like, desire, like, desperate, must eat something now, craving to eat everything around me, hungry, just, like, kind of. But also, like, a weird weight that I can feel what I had for dinner in my stomach still. And it could also just be thirst, because this is all, like, I've had today. This is a litre bottle and I haven't finished it. So I'm probably just also thirsty. I need to I really do need to increase my water intake. I've been really bad with it this week. But when your stomach feels weird and you just don't want to put anything in it. But yeah, I think I will, I did have a bad day on Sunday. And I think it's because I just it's so used to me being my habit that I just kind of forced myself to have it. And but realistically, I could have gone that day eating what I normally do, and I would have been fine. But because it's so I need to get out of that habit. I feel definitely will not have it this week. But I do find, now that I'm thinking about it, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I had coffee with my tablet. And I was defo feeling not really hungry the whole day. Thursday, Friday, I did not have coffee. And I was feeling a weird combination of hungry and sick. But I think that's just because the side effects got worse. I'm thinking if I just literally have coffee every single time when I take it, it just seems, there's something about caffeine. I remember someone saying something about caffeine and whether you should have it with caffeine. But I didn't see anything in the leaflet when I read it. Caffeine effects. I didn't see anything in the leaflet when I read it about not having it with caffeine or whatever. Didn't see anything, so I was just looking it up. But I can definitely tell, there's a lot of people who say it makes them feel weird. You're not supposed to, there's people who are saying that they've been told by their doctors you're not supposed to have a lot of caffeine with it. Sorry, which is fine with me. It seems to take whatever coffee I've drunk and up it by 1,000. I had a normal coffee the very first Monday I had it, and I was wired, practically on anxiety attack, too much caffeine. And it wasn't the pill, it was that caffeine shake, you know what I mean? And I had to force myself to calm down. So I don't know what it is about it, but it seems to make you something with a combination of caffeine. I need to look into it because I've seen a lot of people saying that it seems to have an effect with caffeine. You're not supposed to have a lot. But I tend to find that if I have a caffeine with it, it makes the not hunger sensation, if you will, come back. Or well, no, it's not the same feeling. The feeling I had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is not the same feeling I had today. It's a weird full sensation. Today I just It's so awful to describe. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not good with words today. I've been really scatterbrained because, I don't know. I don't really know why today. Today I've just been a bit... I can't get any words right, but it just felt different, but like it had the same effect of not wanting to eat, but it didn't feel like not hungry. It just felt uncomfortably full, if you will. It felt like there was something in my stomach that just made me feel not hungry. Like I still had food in there. I don't know, it's weird. But I am back again, doing something different, of course, fucking every time. I'm like, I feel like if anyone ever wants reviews for any sort of diet trend or diet pill, I'm the person to go to, because I've basically had everything at this rate. The only thing I have not taken is like those weird Xenical things you can buy in like any sort of supermarket, like not like a Boots or a Superdry, like a, I guess what you would call in America, a drugstore. I don't know what our version is in England, just like Boots or Superdrug. That's kind of the only people that do it. Like a healthcare store, if you will. You can buy them in there, in any sort of health shop, if you will, because I'm English. But yes, I'm very excited to unpackage my Dolmio pasta. I can't believe I forgot about you. I was wondering if there was someone at the door. I thought I heard something when I was in the shower, but I was in the shower and I had my phone going. But like I was watching something on my phone at the same time. At least my hair's clean. That's a job done. I am feeling, and sorry, to add on, I did weigh myself this Sunday just passed, and I was down. So when I was weighing myself in the morning, I was weighing about 16 stone at the beginning of that week, and at the end of last week I was weighing 15 stone 9. So I lost, I suppose, about 5 pounds. But I never really think that the weight it's saying I put on really counts, because like I said, because like you just got to eat healthy for a few days and it fucking falls off. So we'll see what happens this week. Something else I find quite peculiar is that I've had no interest in weighing myself. Like I did weigh myself like maybe once or twice before the Sunday, but it wasn't something that even occurred to me to do until like Wednesday, and I was like, oh yeah, and I weighed myself and I was like, oh yeah, it's a bit of weight's come off. And then I might have weighed myself like Friday or something, I can't remember, and I was like, oh yeah, numbers going down. That's it. And then I weighed myself Sunday. I was like, okay, cool. I didn't like, I don't know, I don't think it's the pill or whether I've just decided to take a more relaxed approach, because going fucking mental over the number on the scale seems to send me into a tirade of just eating shit, which luckily I can't seem to really do on this pill, because it makes me feel like shit. Well, not like shit, but like feel full and just no desire to eat. Besides, like I just have no interest in eating. Like if I do eat, there is no thought process where you know when you're craving, you're like, oh my god, I want to have this, I want to have a donut, I want to have McDonald's, I want to have a Subway. Like you're craving a food. No, I can pick up anything, but yeah, whatever, that'll do. I just know that I should eat because this is eating time, which is quite interesting. I mean, I prefer it. It feels like being a normal person in a way, like not someone who's constantly thinking about food, what you're going to eat, what snacks there are, whether you should, you know, what you brought for a snack, thinking about the next time you get to eat. I just don't care. It doesn't even occur to me. Like I didn't even realize it was 20 minutes to lunch today. Like I was distracted doing my work, I was busy, and I looked down, I was like, shit, it's 20 to 1. Fucking lunch is in 20 minutes and I don't even feel hungry. Oh shit, you know, like that's a nice feeling. It feels like being like a normal person who's like hungry, but not like ravenous, wanting to eat everything on the planet, start chewing at her table hungry, you know? I can't remember the time I felt hangry, you know, and I get hangry a lot as a fat bitch. So that's fun. Okay, I'm definitely going to upload this video this time. Sorry that I keep not even like uploading them, I just delete them off my phone. I'm like, nah, didn't like that for whatever reason. I talked too long. But yeah, again, I don't have the box on me to show you because I left it at work, because I take it at work. So I kept thinking to myself, why am I lugging this back and forth? Like, what's the point? I might as well leave it here because I'm going to take it here. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys now. I will try to catch up with you probably next week. We'll see how this week goes. You know, I never film on a weekend because my boyfriend's here and I'm fucking awkward. But yeah, I'll catch up with you then. Bye.